Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Good morning. This is Radio Douglas.
Good morning, everybody. Your announcers for today are Dr. Whitbeck and Mrs. Lareniga. Today is Wednesday, November the... Help me out.
18th
18th. The official Douglas time
is 8 o'clock.
Alrighty. Damn.
I thought I just keep helping you out.
No, I'm thankful because I really don't know what day it is.
Well, why is that? Are you not in the Radio Douglas studios?
No, I am. Can't you tell by my background?
But you're in the remote studio.
I'm in the remote studio, yes, where we lose track of time. It happens.
Well, that's okay, because my script that we use says that it's Wednesday, September 23rd. So.
Wow, it's been a while then, huh?
And we have a special guest with us today.
Oh, I didn't think we were going to talk about her yet.
Oh.
She's obviously here, so you can see. Our marvelous special guest is Miss Opal.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone.
Miss Opal, do you know what national day it is today?
I do not. Can you tell me?
Well, thank you for asking. Well, the story for today's National Day begins in 1927, when Walt Disney first sketched a floppy-eared bunny named Oswald while under contract to Universal Studios. And from a rabbit named Oswald to a mouse named Mortimer... Eventually, the squeaky voice rodent was dubbed Mickey, and today is National Mickey Mouse Day.
I wish I'd known. I would have put on my Mickey hat.
Oh, yeah. Well, he flopped in 2 animated short films without any success. I bet not many people know that. And then on November 18th, 1928, Mickey's Star was born. The first animation synchronized to music and sound effects.
That's a lesson in perseverance.
Steamboat Willie premiered.
Twice.
Yeah, right. He failed twice before making it big.
Mickey Mouse.
And then yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I interrupted your Steamboat Willie. Talk about that.
No, so that was the first animated short or film synchronized to music and sound effects, and it premiered in New York, and then the rest is the history of Mickey Mouse.
Have you seen that movie, Miss Opal?
I think I have, but not for a while.
I've never seen it. Have you seen it, Dr. Whitbeck?
Yeah, sure. Steamboat Willie?
I think I'll watch it in the next few days.
Yeah, you might have some time on your hands.
Awesome.
And this month, the month of November. Oh wait, I have Mickey asked me to share his picture.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
More fun than ever. Mickey Mouse National Day.
Nice.
And this month, November, is National Family Literacy Month.
So everybody should be reading and writing and practicing their literacy.
Yeah. And for National Literacy Month, Mrs. Opal is here with us. And so how can you celebrate? You can get the whole family snuggled up together on the couch and open up a good book. And I'm sure you guys with me know that studies show that reading aloud to your family is the most important activity when it comes to preparing children to read on their own, right? And if you raise a good reader, pretty much anything is possible. Reading helps with vocabulary, writing skills, attention span, memory, teaches us about other times and places. And even if your child is still just a baby, you should sit down and read with them because they love looking at the pictures and listening to your voice. And that affects them as a later learner. So grab a few books, gather the fam, snuggle up, and let a book take you to all to another place together. So celebrate National Literacy Month.
You could go into marketing for books. I want to just go grab 10 books and read them.
Yeah. So now since we said grab 10 books and read, we have to wish a hearty and happy birthday to some of our Douglas students, like Everett Jacinto
Happy birthday.
and Eamon Kelly.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
They share birthdays with Sojourner Truth. Does anybody know who Sojourner Truth was?
It's ringing a bell, but not clearly.
African American abolitionist.
Oh.
Yeah. And you might know this person, Owen Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very funny actor, comedian.
Yeah.
One of my
Abolitionist and feminist. No. He was he was in Meet the Parents and Zoolander and other silly movies, right? Was he the Wilson brother in Night at the Museum?
I believe so.
Because there's two of them. There's Owen and Luke, right?
Luke. Yeah, I think it's Owen.
Yeah. Well, our viewer can email us and let us know.
Sally, Miss Hunt.
And singer T.J. Osborne of the Brothers Osborne. It's his birthday. You might know this song. No?
I'm thinking that one.
Oh, it's a really good song. Yeah, so you could take a listen to the Osborne Brothers if you want to celebrate Everett and Eamon's birthdays.
Yay.
All right, and now that this is the section of the morning where we would usually quiz our guest in a head-to-head competition with Mrs. Lareniga. But instead, the tables, I understand, are going to be turned.
Yes, they are.
By the very creative Mrs. Opal, who said, I would much rather quiz you and Mrs. Lareniga.
Have you had your coffee yet?
Exactly.
Are you ready?
I am. Before I do our quiz, I just want to let every student at Douglas School know that for students who are in person at school, you are allowed to check out books all year long this year, as long as we're at school. You can just log into your library account and put a hold on a book, or you can send me an email or ask for your parents for help, and I will deliver the book to your classroom or books to your classroom. I have lots of kids all over the school getting books. So are we ready?
Well, is that true even if they don't have you coming to their class every week?
Exactly.
Ah.
Every student in the
That is
whole school
fabulous.
all year. Yep. Anybody can ask me for books and I will deliver them to their classroom.
That is excellent service, and that is so great to hear. Thank you for reminding everybody of that.
Yes, it's working beautifully. And there's even a little wooden cart in the lobby where they can put the books back when they bring them back.
They can return their books right there.
Exactly. All right. Are we ready?
As ready as we could possibly be at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Is this
Exactly.
a competition or is this just a quiz? Friendly.
Well, I am going to keep track. So question number 1 is for Dr. Whitbeck.
Oh my gosh.
Dr. Whitbeck, who writes the Elephant and Piggy books?
Oh, come on.
Mo Willems.
1 point for Dr. Whitbeck.
That's really hard because I don't usually know authors. That
I'm very impressed.
But the quarantine has helped because I watched his videos.
Yes, and they were wonderful.
Yeah.
Excellent. Mrs. Lareniga, what is the name of Harry Potter's red-headed best friend at Hogwarts?
Ron Weasley.
Oh my gosh, 1 point for each of you. This is amazing. Going with the Harry Potter theme, Dr. Whitbeck, How are students assigned to houses at Hogwarts in the Harry Potter book?
They are. I'm looking around.
Hey, we do it at Douglas.
It's just like we do at Douglas. They use the sorting hat.
They use 2 points for Dr. Whitbeck.
Oh, 2 more points or 3 total,
No,
or
one
just
more
2?
point. You have
Oh,
2
okay.
total.
I thought it was
Mrs. Lareniga, we're going to ramp it up a little bit here.
Uh-oh.
good.
What medal is awarded annually to the author of the, quote, most distinguished contribution to American literature for children, unquote, by the Association for Library Servants to Children, a division of the American Library Association, the ALA?
The Newbery honor.
Oh my goodness. Totally impressed.
Can I mention the other one or no?
Oh no. And for extra credit, Mrs. Lareniga, how do you spell Newbery?
Oh,
That's a hard-
Newbury?
Nope. Dr. Whitbeck, would you like the steal?
Newbery.
Yes, it is not Berry. Ah, very nice. Dr. Whitbeck, what medal is awarded annually to the artist of the most distinguished American picture book for children by the Association for Library Service to Children, a division of the American Library Association?
I'm gonna. So it's the only other award I know, which is the Caldecott Award.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Beautiful. And for extra credit, how do you spell Caldecott?
Caldecott.
Beautiful. Excellent. Oh,
I didn't know if it was 1 T or 2 T's.
and can we do one more each, or should we?
Sure. Oh yeah, keep going. We're
All right.
we're buzzing right through this.
All right, Mrs. Lareniga, let's see if you know this one. Do you know Dr. Seuss's real name?
Theodore Giesel.
Oh my goodness, absolutely fabulous.
I know his birthday,
What is it?
March the 2nd.
Woohoo! All right, Dr. Whitbeck. Was Dr. Seuss really a doctor?
No.
Excellent. Wow. He added it to his pen name, Dr. Seuss, because his father always wanted him to be a doctor.
Oh my gosh. I do know that he's from Springfield, I believe.
Yes, he's local. Yeah, local Massachusetts.
Yeah.
All right. And Mrs. Lareniga, what is the name of Matilda's teacher? And I can give you 3 choices if you like.
I'm not going to know, but try me.
Okay. Miss Jennifer Honey, Miss Lavender Bogtrotter, and Mrs. Agatha Trunchbull. This would be from the book Matilda by Roald Dahl.
I think it's got to be Agatha.
All right, Dr. Whitbeck, would you like the steal?
I would have said Trunchbull.
Oh, and you're both wrong. It's Miss Jennifer Honey.
Wow.
Okay, what do you think? One more each, or should we be done?
There is a Trunchbull in Matilda, isn't there?
Yes, I believe
okay.
she's principal or the headmistress.
Oh yeah, the
You
most
were right.
important
You were
person.
absolutely right. But
I
not
love
her
Roald
teacher.
Dahl, but I've never read that one. No, I
Oh,
can't.
fabulous.
Well, how are we doing on scores? Are we? Am I winning? Because if I'm winning, we can stop.
Okay, let's do one more each.
Oh, okay.
One more each. Dr. Whitbeck, what kind of clothing does Max wear and where the wild things are? Would you like 3 choices?
He wears a hooded like pajamas with ears and a tail.
Okay, so there were 3 choices:
Okay.
bat-tape pajamas or a wolf suit.
Oh, it's a wolf suit.
Ah, you got it. And last but not least, Mrs. Lareniga, Who is not a resident of the 100-acre wood in Winnie the Pooh? Owl, Badger, or Tigger?
Badger.
You are absolutely right. And I do believe that it was very close, but I do believe Dr. Whitbeck won by 1. But I'm very impressed
There'll
with,
be no living with him today.
and I'm really impressed with both of your knowledge of literature.
I will don my Caldecott Newbery Award and wear it proudly all day.
Spell them correctly, please.
What's
Great
that?
job, both of you.
Thank you. That was great fun.
That was fun. Thank you.
I was really worried about this all day long.
May I ask one last question?
Yes.
And this is not a quiz.
Okay.
Could you each tell me, and we'll start with Mrs. Lareniga, what is your favorite children's book?
Oh, Ferdinand. Hands down.
Lovely.
Everything about that story, and I think about it all the time. And I think I read it last year,
Yeah.
very early on in the closure. It's my
Yeah,
favorite.
we have a video of you reading that book.
Yeah, I have a
It has
bunch
a
of favorites.
beautiful
That's up there.
Beautiful message. Dr. Whitbeck, what is your favorite children's book?
Can I say 2 or 3?
I suppose. Oh, Mrs. Lareniga.
Well, because I really love, but I don't know if it's really considered a children's book. I really love the Tales of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. That's one of my favorite books, so that would be my first choice. Picture book. I really love Click Clack Moo by Doreen Cronin. And currently reading Farmer Boy, the Little House on the Prairie companion.
That's such a good series.
And do you know Mark Twain's real name?
Samuel Clemens.
Woohoo! You
No
rock.
points for that.
Fabulous. No points. Just, you know.
And he is really the only good thing about Connecticut as well.
Oh boy.
You might want to edit that out later.
Well, he lived in Hartford,
Yes, he did.
which, yeah. All right. So,
For taking the quiz, and that was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was great. We'll have to have you come back and quiz us some more sometime.
Thank you, Mrs. Opal. That was awesome.
Right now, though, it's time for Sunny School Day Stories with the 3 of us. I don't think I ever shared with any of our parents that Douglas got another huge tent down right outside of the library modular on the field. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely tent, and lots of recess in the rain happens under that, and classes and lunches, and we're still out there in November 18th. We won't be out there on Wednesday, but the rest of the week, kids are out there all the time. And as we know, the fresh air is all very good for us.
That's an excellent picture of it, too. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. This is today. This is yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Some of our students in the gym, and you can see them 6 feet apart, all bouncing their balls. And it was so colorful in there with all their different colored shirts and their different colored balls. It was really, really, really attractive. Usually they're outside, but the younger students tend to spend a little bit more time inside.
Very nice.
You know what these guys are doing?
Talk walk?
They are not. This was not the peace walk.
Oh. They're learning something.
They are learning.
This was Monday. I don't know. What are they learning?
Look on the ground.
I see chalk.
What else do you see that each student has with them?
can't see that much detail. A
They're,
bag?
they're shadows.
Oh,
They are learning how shadows change throughout the day. So they stand in the same spot, and they have a friend trace their shadows.
that is so cool.
Yeah, and so we have all these outlines of all these moving shadows throughout the day.
What a clever and creative way to demonstrate that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's Miss Hunt's class.
Very nice.
And this is from yesterday as well. This is a sad picture. It's a less than sunny story. These are two classrooms that are remote because the students are being quarantined. So that is one of the signs that, or one of the things that we hoped we wouldn't see this year. But we are.
And we're missing them very much. And they're one of the teachers.
We do. It is so sad. Both teachers taught from home today, and it's very sad walking by. We miss them terribly.
Yes, it'll be over before we know it, and we'll be all back together again very soon. So hang tough, everybody.
Right. And so for those of you that are having a little problem keeping your hands off your face, here's a new solution that we're implementing at Douglas School, the cone of shame for children, staff members, and if we had a therapy dog who couldn't keep their paws off their face, that would be it.
Don't worry, kids. We're not really doing that. I don't want anybody to be concerned.
Maybe for Dr. Whitbeck.
That's right. If you see me in the cone of shame, you know
You can carve out little eyes.
that I've been playing with my mask.
That's hysterical.
Did you know that today the railroads created the first time zones?
No.
Absolutely. In 1883, on November 18th, at exactly noon, the American and Canadian railroads began using 4 continental time zones. Because when they went from town to town to town to town, it could have been any time. It was whatever time that town timekeeper said it was.
Fascinating. Like, who thinks about the evolution of those types of things?
Yeah, so you could have, like, if you were going even like from Boston to Cleveland on the train. You leave Boston at 8:00 in the morning, and you could have arrived at Cleveland at 10:00 in the morning, but it would have taken you 6 or 7 hours. So
That's wild to think that nobody was at all aligned in their times.
right, until 1883.
Wow.
And then it was amazing that it was the railroads who got to say,
Right.
right?
Well, they needed their timetables to all match and work.
That's how powerful by 1883 the railroad companies were. More powerful than the government.
Wow. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Are you ready for a Mrs. Mcgirl approved joke?
Always.
All right. Have you seen these, Mrs. Opal?
Yes, I love them.
All right.
I miss Mrs. McGirl.
So, hi, Mrs. McGirl. She says, why couldn't the pony sing? No?
Nay?
She was a little horse.
I love it.
And there she is, the little horse pony.
Sweet.
Yeah. And that's it for our sunny school day stories.
Thank you.
So we have come very close to the end of our broadcast. I want to thank Mrs. Opal for joining us and once again telling you how much I enjoyed the quiz.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much for having me. And hi, everybody. Have a good day today.
Yeah, and so we'll leave you with something entirely thought-provoking from Sarah Addison Allen, a very popular author. She wrote, November, looked like the world was covered in a cobbler crust of brown sugar and cinnamon.
Sounds
Very,
delicious.
very evocative. And with that, we wish you a wonderfully wicked and wild Wednesday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Work hard. Be nice.
Bye.